Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel and welcome to Look Back. Look Back is a series where I go back 1, 5, and 10 years ago and I tell you about the games that I reviewed then. I also tell you if there's a change in them, in the rating of them. Usually there's not, but sometimes there is. Let's take a look. Last year, this week, only one review. That's Llama Land from Phil Walker Harding. This one is a 7 out of 10. I gotta say, this is a polyomino type game where you're placing tiles and then scoring them with different goods from the Incan Empire. Very themeless in many regards. I wonder how long this one will last for me because there are a lot of Phil Walker Harding games. Gingerbread House, Bear Park. Both of those I think are better than Llama Land, but Llama Land uses potatoes, so I like that. But still staying at a 7 out of 10 for me. All right, 5 years ago. Blurble. This is a little quick party game from North Star Games where you see like a card that has a word on it, like it might show a baseball bat, and then you have to say another word that starts with the same letter but not that word. It's okay, 6 out of 10. Museum Heist was a reprint from Foxmind of an older game from Alex Randolph, one of the classic game designers, and it's fine, just kind of an abstract game about getting out of a museum. 6 out of 10. Truck Off. This one here with trucks, food trucks, rolling dice, trying to get people to come. A little lucky, just shy of a 7, a 6.5. Interestingly enough, though, the company that made this game, Adam's Apple, now has a bona fide hit on their hands with Planet Unknown. Torpedo. This one I gave a 7 out of 10. Nice big wooden blocks. It's stacking little circus acrobats and stuff. A silly, fun game, especially for kids. Sunday Split. This is an I Split, You Choose. That has the word split in the title. Little nice card game, 7 out of 10. Get to the Cheese. Another card game, kind of, again, pointed towards kids about getting cheese, 7 out of 10. Alien Artifacts. This Portal game, which really didn't get as much love as it should have, kind of like almost a technology card engine building game, 7.5 out of 10. A Tale of Pirates. This one should have gotten more love, I think, at the time, but it's also kind of unique. It uses an electronic device, an iPad or an app, which 5 years later, still working. A cooperative game in which you have a pirate ship and you have to build cannons and sails and people are attacking you from different directions. I think it's a lot of fun, 8 out of 10. Muse, this party game from Quick Simple Fun, very solid, uses Dixit-style games, but it's team versus team and is the most party-ish of these style games, 8.5. Dice Town, what a fantastic game from this. I re-reviewed it. It didn't come out 5 years ago. It came out, I think, 10 years ago from Bruno Catala. This rolling poker dice. I really enjoy this game, 8.5. And Pandemic Legacy Season 2 5 years ago. Seems like a long time. So I've dinged the rating here slightly, a 9.5 to a 9. That's almost nothing. Still a fantastic experience. It is my least favorite. Again, that doesn't mean I dislike it. I still really like it. Of the three, Pandemic Season 0 and Pandemic Legacy Season 1 are both cleaner, better versions of it. All right, 10 years ago, I reviewed Quartex. This is connecting corners with a tile game. 4 out of 10. Dungeon. This game originally was released in 1975. It's older than I am, barely. And this is, it's a classic game. You move around a dungeon, things happen to you, but you know what? That doesn't make it good. 5 out of 10. Rise or Fall. This is a 6 out of 10. Man, it's about high school cliques. I don't know that theme attracts me much at all, and the game itself was just okay. Article 27, the United Nations Security Council game. That's kind of a mouthful. This is a stronghold game, which I think was supposed to be more of a big game about, making different things happen. It's not very political, but it's more about the process of it. It's okay. It's almost there. 6.5. Basilica, which incidentally, I can see right over there on the shelf. I'm going to be taking a look at the new version of it from Portal Games. 10 years ago, I gave it a 7 about connecting tiles and different powers. Looking forward to trying it again. Visualize, a party game in which you make compound words or phrases out of these big chunky dice you roll. A lot of arguing in the game, but you know what? I enjoy it. 7 out of 10. Hoo-yah, Navy SEALs. This is a cooperative game from it's you have to kind of like the whole Navy SEALs and go into it. But for Mike Fitzgerald, who's designed many good games, I like this one. Very straightforward, almost a cooperative card game. There's not a lot of those out there. Agents of Smersh. Now, this is a storytelling game. I originally gave it 8. I've knocked it down to a 7 because a lot of production issues, but I am looking forward to the brand new version of Agents of Smersh from Everything Epic. Shadows over Camelot, the card game. This one's gone up for me from a 7 to a 7.5. I recently played this, and this is a really solid game. It's a memory game, which I know some people won't like, but it's a cooperative memory game where we're all trying to remember together, except somebody might be a traitor. I like it. Divided Republic, this is a historic game about the 1860 election. If you like these kind of political games, the area control, very good, 7.5. Panic on Wall Street. Really love that this game exists because there's very few games that go to 11 players. This is slightly a party game, a real-time, spurts of real time, and there's 2 winners of this game because everyone's split into either bankers or people buying the real estate from the bankers. But it's pretty interesting, 8 out of 10. Legendary Marvel. 10 years this game has been out now with a gazillion expansions. Still very solid, still a great deck builder. I think I've narrowed it down that I like it best with 2. 3 is fine, but 2 is best with it, but still a lot of fun, 8.5. And then Suburbia is now 10 years old. Whew. From Bezier Games, still one of the best city building games ever made, a 9 out of 10. Anyway, those are the reviews that I did 1, 5, and 10 years ago. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Vasel, and this has been Look Back on the Dice Tower. See you next time.